As I mentioned earlier, astrometry is the branch of astronomy concerned with calculating the positions and movements of objects in space. The field is highly dependent on star catalogs, and this is what I want to go over in detail today. A star catalog is essentially a list of stars that have been identified by astronomers. Normally, it will include a star's name or number and the coordinates for its location in the sky. Coordinates are sets of numbers that are used to indicate points on a map. Now, to get precise coordinates, astronomers have to measure two angles. The first angle is expressed in degrees, and the second one is expressed in hours. Essentially, it's like drawing an imaginary cross in the sky and finding where the two lines of the cross intersect. The more detailed star catalogs may also include other data, such as a star's brightness. Some indicate whether they're part of a larger cluster or group of stars.
I actually saw a star catalog recently at the Museum of Science. It was interesting. One has to wonder, how did the idea for these things even come about?
Let's see. If you go back into ancient history, everyone from the Chinese to the Arabs produced star catalogs at one time or another. Each civilization had different motivations for producing star catalogs. Some tracked the stars for religious reasons. The Babylonians, for example, assigned names to stars because they thought these were spirits living in the sky. Others had more practical concerns. The ancient Greeks, for instance, were the first to seriously study astronomy as a science. They were searching for a way to explain the world around them, why the sun, the moon, and the stars seemed to move across the sky, or why some stars appeared in the sky at different times of the year.
Sorry, but what did they use to observe stars? I mean, the telescope wasn't invented until the 17th century, right?
Exactly. 1608 to be precise. Before this, astronomers didn't really use any special device to study the stars, just the naked eye. Anyway, it was the Greek astronomer Hipparchus who put together the first comprehensive star catalog in the 2nd century BC. This catalog listed 850 stars in total, more than any previous catalog. Actually, Hipparchus was inspired by an earlier Greek star catalog. There's a story that says he was looking up at the sky one evening, and he noticed one star that seemed out of place. It didn't match what the earlier catalog had predicted. Because of this apparent error, Hipparchus made it his goal to produce a new and more accurate star catalog. But what is a star catalog used for? Well, at its most fundamental, a star catalog is simply used to create a map of outer space. Such maps or charts give us a clearer picture of the universe we inhabit, but they do have some other uses. For instance, in ancient times, star catalogs were used to track the seasons, like a calendar. By observing how the positions of certain groups of stars changed over time, one could tell what time of the year it was. Additionally, star catalogs may be used to judge the distances to stars from Earth. This is invaluable to researchers investigating the age of our universe. And lastly, they provide a means for navigation. Whether at sea, on land, or in the air, you can figure out your location on the planet by finding your position in relation to certain stars.
Now get ready to answer the questions. You may use your notes to help you answer.
12. What is the main purpose of the lecture? (13) How do astronomers determine a star's coordinates? Listen again to part of the lecture. Then answer the question.
I actually saw a star catalog recently at the Museum of Science. It was interesting. One has to wonder, how did the idea for these things even come about?
14. What does the student mean when she says this?
One has to wonder.
"15. Why does the professor mention the Babylonians? 16. What may have prompted Hipparchus to produce a star catalog? 17. According to the professor, what are some practical uses of star catalogs?